Hey my friend, and welcome to another video on the RVALUED YouTube channel. I hope you're doing great. Today we are going to talk about the ketogenic diet. I tried keto for 7 days and this is what happened. My life has changed in those 7 days quite a lot, to be honest, and I want to explain to you what happened, how I feel right now, and if I would recommend it to you. But before we get started with the benefits and what I've experienced, I want to announce something. I have created a little PDF document and I call it my 7-day high performance jumpstart. It is for you if you are someone who wants to accomplish something great in your life. And I believe that you are certainly one of those people that wants to have an impact on his environment. So let me know. Do you feel tired sometimes? Do you feel like you lack energy throughout the day? Do you feel like, hey, when 2 p.m. comes around, when 4 p.m. comes around, I don't have the energy to follow my goals and pursue my mission? If that's you, download the High Performance Jumpstart. It is absolutely for free. It doesn't cost you anything. And in order to do that, click the link down in the description below or go to www.revalued/jumpstart. revalued.com/jumpstart. This is where you can get it. Okay, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Keto. It's controversial. Many people say, yeah, keto is great. Many people say, no, keto is absolutely not great, and I will never do it. But I would like to explain to you my background. So I started doing fitness and weightlifting and working out my body about 7 or 8 years ago. When I was about 12, 13 years old, that's when I really started to get serious with my body and I wanted to get a six pack, lean, cut down and become lean and lose fat and all of these things. I was very young at that age, but I had a great interest for it. So I started researching diet methods. How can you lose fat? And one of the things that I came across was low carb / the keto diet. And I tried it and I achieved some results and I felt great at that time. And ever since then, I had it in the back of my mind, but I didn't sustain it. Now I tried it 7 days ago or about probably around 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I sticked with it. And I've noticed significant benefits, and I want to just explain to you what the benefits are and if I would recommend it to you. Now, before you do any of the things that I explain to you, or before you, utilize these things, these tips, these strategies that I give you, you may want to consult a doctor and you want to be sure that you are healthy and that you are not in the position where you're not able to do these things. You just want to make sure you're healthy and able to do all of this. So benefit number 1 is I'm not hungry all the time. When you eat carbohydrates, when you eat a lot of sugars, there is an insulin spike. Your insulin spikes up and you feel amazing, but then it also crashes and it comes down and you feel sluggish and tired and you crave carbs, you crave more food. And when I stopped eating carbs about a week or 2 ago, I noticed that after 3 or 4 days, I did not have those cravings anymore and I was satiated and satisfied all the time. I get incredible amounts of energy from fat now. I can eat avocados, I can eat bacon, I can eat meats, all cuts of meats, especially the fattier ones. I can eat eggs, I can eat sardines, an amazing source of omega-3s, by the way. I can eat fish, all of these things. I can eat these things. And these are whole animal foods. They are incredible in order to provide you with high quality energy that will sustain you all throughout the day. And this is what I noticed. I don't have that appetite. I don't have these cravings anymore. Now, to be honest, I almost slipped up about 3 or 4 days ago when I really had carb cravings. And this is something you need to be prepared for. So you need to buy some groceries that will allow you to maneuver through these tempting situations. So what I have at home is processed cacao powder. I have some tasty almond milk. I have some coconut cream and coconut oil. And I have all these things at stack and in my environment in order to navigate through these situations where I'm incredibly tempted to eat and eat carbs and destroy all of my diet basically, which you don't really destroy it, and you need to be compassionate on yourself when you do something new, when you try a new diet. But yeah, so I'm not really that hungry anymore, and that's great if you want to lose fat. Absolutely. If you want to lose fat, this can be amazing and help you to do so without even counting calories. Because when you eat a lot of fat, your body starts to produce different kinds of hormones that allow you to feel satiated for longer periods of time. I'm talking about hormones such as leptin. When you stop eating that many carbs, your body regulates its hormone sensors basically, and you are more sensitive to carbs, but you are also less hungry because of the leptin and the ghrelin and all of these things that are increasing in your blood. You're more leptin sensitive, and you're also insulin sensitive, which is very good if you want to utilize the carbs that you actually eat. But I don't want to go deeper into that. The second benefit is that my energy levels are consistent all day long. From the moment I wake up in the morning until the moment I go to bed and close my eyes, my energy levels are consistent. I feel like this. Okay, so I don't have these highs and downs and like ups and lows and all of these things. Highs and lows, ups and downs. But I feel very consistent, and I'm able to work on the business at 5 p.m. That's usually when people start to feel sluggish. That's usually when people start to, say, yeah, happy evening. I mean, I'm done with it. I start to wake up. That's literally the case for me. I feel like the longer the day goes, the more time time my body has to utilize the energy that I get from high quality fats and high quality nutrition sources. So my energy levels are consistent all the time. And if you are a student, if you are someone who wants to go to a good university or a good college, if you want to succeed at your studies, or if you want to build a business like if you want to build a business, build a brand or a company, having consistent energy levels will bless you very much. It will help you a ton. Because we all know that feeling when we know, oh man, we have our goals in mind, but we are not really able to execute on them. And that's a bad feeling. You feel discouraged and you give up on them. So that's the reason why I created the 7-day high performance jumpstart. It gives you 7 habits. I listed out 7 habits that can help you to feel better all the time. And to have consistent energy levels and to make more out of your days, to be more productive, to be more focused, and achieve more. Really, that's awesome because, you can't really sit and be frightened in your room and do nothing. You were created by God in order to accomplish something great. And He knows exactly what you ought to be accomplishing, and you can work with Him together. And this diet and in general, the High Performance Jumpstart is supposed to help you jumpstart your energy levels and become a high performer. Now, the third benefit is that I basically have zero brain fog. My memory is better and I have zero brain fog. You know that feeling when you're not really able to think clearly? When you feel like, oh man, wow, I can't really concentrate? That thing is gone. When you stop eating carbohydrates, you may experience that you significantly reduce the amount of brain fog you have. This is due to a few things. Number one is, when you start dieting and when you start eating ketogenic and products that are ketogenic, that are high in fat and low in carbohydrates, you have less food options, which then affects your body in another way. The less options of food you have, the less your allergies are going to be triggered. You can have allergies for food that you didn't even know about. So you can be allergic to, for example, tomatoes, and you don't even know it. But since you're on keto, you're not really eating that many tomatoes, anymore. So now that you're not eating tomatoes anymore, your body's like, oh, I got one allergy less to fight. And when you eat keto, many, many things that you ate previously, you don't eat them anymore. Bread, no. Sugar, all kinds of sugars, some kinds of fruit, all these things can trigger your body and allergies. So when you stop eating those things, your allergies go down, and your body has to fight less inflammation. Inflammation is when your body's fighting itself, basically, and your body is in a bad situation. It's really deep, and we could go deeper in here, but I'll try to make these videos a little bit shorter because many of you wanted that. And another thing is that your body has to deal with less oxidative stress, free radicals, all these things that can be created in your body due to your nutrition or through your diet. So all in all, would I recommend it? Not for anyone. If you're a bodybuilder, or if you're someone who hits the gym 6 times a week and your goal is to build muscle, this may be not for you, because as I said, you feel less hungry. You may not be able to hit all your calories. I probably lost a few pounds during this week because I'm not hungry anymore. And this can also lead you to the point where you're losing muscle mass. So you got to be careful and, kind of weigh out, okay, what's important to me? Is building muscle to me the non plus ultra? Is that really what matters to me? Then you don't really have to do the ketogenic diet, because it's not the best idea to go on a ketogenic diet to build muscle. But if you want to feel clear in your head, have a lot more energy, go through your days and thrive and feel better and do your body well, because trust me, when you're eating whole animal foods, this is what your body needs. And veganism and vegetarianism may work for some, but for the majority of us people, we've been lied to, and we need to wake up and accept the fact that animal foods, whole animal foods that are not processed, unprocessed, they are rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, trace elements, and all of these things that are incredibly important to you and your health. So, go for animal foods and try it out. What I want to note is that the first 3 to 4 days, you may go through what we call the keto flu. You don't feel good, you feel tired all the time. Your body has not adapted to the new metabolism, where it uses fat in order to produce energy and not carbohydrates, which is a great source of energy for us people. And I'm not talking down on carbohydrates. Carbs are great and they taste amazing. I mean, sugar is a lot of fun. But if you really feel like, hey, I'm missing out on some things and I want to work on my goals, maybe this is something you want to consider. So I'm going to make more videos on this, but if you're interested to learn more about this right now and how you can become a high performer and improve your energy, download the High Performance Jumpstart. Again, click the link down in the description down below, or go to www.point.revalued.com/jumpstart and you will get it for free, and I'm going to send it to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be blessed and be encouraged, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. This was the 4th live stream. Tomorrow is Friday, 5th live stream, and then next week on Monday. So blessed and pumped to hang out with you. It really is a lot of fun, and to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to quit this diet. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but for now I'm going to stick with it because I feel amazing, and I'm going to continue on it because man, I'm basically posting 5 videos per week, whereas in the past I've posted maybe 1 video per week. And yeah, I'm not really looking forward to posting more than 1 or 2 videos per week in the future, but right now it's amazing. So peace out.